Good evening, welcome to Damage Does Daggerheart. It's Sunday, therefore we are in the city of Mecipiyan with our glorious heroes. Apparently we have a DM and a GM. We need to change that, please. And we have a Willy where we shouldn't.
Shall we?
Please that, please.
I know that too well.
I'll put my Willy somewhere else.
Okay.
Too much talk about Star Wars before the end of it.
It could be. So, whilst you
someone got that, that's it.
do some admin, last we were here, while discussing what to do with the unconscious Eben Fagerson, a reward being uppermost in the mind of Drazik, Melissa feels the drawing near of the hunter, and Intra gets the name of this hunter, one Giralex Fane, and senses that it is indeed seeking Desdemona. Before you can make your escape, the hunter makes its way down the tunnels, and in a turn of events that you didn't expect, rather than attacking, it tells you repeatedly that it's here to guard the sister, Desdemona, and protect her from the rebel sister. Looking at Intra, and all threats. Ordering Giralex to step aside, it does so, but tells... Melissa? My God. It's going really well tonight, isn't it?
Darling, wrong campaign.
Desdemona orders Giralex to step aside, which it does so, but tells Indra to leave or be destroyed. Roban escorts Indra to the edge of the dips, and you all make your way out of the dig sites and back into the dips proper. Lethruto watches as flames engulf Giralex's arms as he tries to reach through the fog at the boundary to stop Desdemona leaving. The debate about whether to take Eben to the guards, to the infirmary, or directly to Fagerson Keep continues on, and it is decided to go to the keep, and if a guard is encountered on the way, then so be it. Arriving at the keep, you are ushered inside, and the Lady Elodie Fagerson is sent for. Seeing her brother is unconscious, she arranges for medical attention, quizzes you, and then has you sent to servants' quarters to await the morning and an investigation into the dips to retrieve the fairy from the portal to pay for his crimes. Whilst locked in the servants' room, Drazik complains about not being fed, and Roban decides to relieve himself against the door so it seeps into the corridor. What a charming man. As you are preparing to sleep for the night, Captain Brell walks in and expresses interest in Alba, recognising her from a while back, although possibly under a different name. She and her guards take you back to the dips, where Girlax Fane appears once more at the behest of Intra, who tells him that Desdemona is in danger. He kills two of the guards almost instantly before anyone can react. Desdemona screams at him to stop, which she eventually does, vanishing back into the fog. Desdemona then vanishes upwards into the fog and flies away. Captain Brell asks, not unreasonably, what the hell is going on? As you are now at the dig site, guards are posted up and the rest of you head down to the portal. Intra shows Brell the portal and tells her how the portal works. She agrees that the portal should be investigated in the morning with possible experts from Gasprays, and she takes contact details for you all and advises you probably not to go back to the Fagerson's Keep, or if you do, perhaps apologising for pissing on the floor would be a good thing to do. She then organises an orderly retreat back to the carts. She drops Drazik, Nathruto and Intra at the old town, and Roban at the bottom of Ells Park so he can walk to the wall's end. Nathruto and Drazik start talking about planning a break-in at the Fagersons to help themselves to a reward. Desdemona, meanwhile, has flown a lap of the city and is now resting up on top of the old cathedral, trying to make sense of all of the evening's events. Roban does indeed walk to the wall's end, and finding it closed, he sits down on Dunstan's chair and sleeps there. Nathruto, Drazik and Indra get back to the Island Flagon, have a few drinks, and Drazik makes a rough map of the parts of the Fagerson Keep that you saw, and with Nathruto's help, actually makes a pretty good job of it. Intra quietly reads while the others two plan. Repairing armour, treating wounds, and preparing for the morning, you all turn in for the night. Morning comes, as it often does, and Roban heads over to the fighting pitch to talk to Chindra before training, telling her that they had found Eben Fagerson and had a very interesting evening. Desdemona arrives, talks to no one, but starts training. Intra, Drazik and Nathruto head to the infirmary to check on Erin. The large Galapa shows Intra to Erin's room, where Intra tells Erin that she was being controlled by the fairy. Erin recalls no deal being struck, but does remember flying with someone in their arms. It's all very strange. And that's where we'll pick it up, the strangeness of the morning. If you want to reset any session tokens, and we will pick it up there. With Intra and...
Well, you can't have any more skulls because you're full.
I know.
Stop being so greedy.
Stop failing. Roll better. Well, I don't know what to tell you. So, Intra and Erin are sharing a sort of mid-morning flask in Erin's room before any kind of medical staff get there. Can't hear you, Miss D. You are muted.
A fortifier.
A fortifier. Very good point. That's what we like to hear. A fortifier. Nathruto and Drazik are waiting outside the infirmary. I don't know if you guys are up to anything in particular, or are you just chilling?
Just chilling.
Okay. And Roban and Desdemona are training still. So, unless there's anything anybody wants to do, we can finish our training, finish our visit up, and go meet at the Island Flagon or elsewhere. Up to you, really.
I can't remember what day it is. Is it Wednesday?
No, we're Thursday now.
Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah.
Unless the whole Evan thing happened overnight on Tuesday.
It did actually happen overnight, so you are Wednesday morning a little groggy.
Cool.
Yes, because the pair of them are training and they have that Monday, Wednesday, don't they? So, is there anything you wish to do? No, nobody wants to do anything.
No, it's really hard because you can't really edit stuff on here. I'm just thinking if because we have training, so we'll always be at training. I was just thinking maybe I can train. Maybe I'll just focus on training like my dual hit move
Sure.
of sort of I'll kind of like put it together with my charge ability, and then I won't do it with the charge ability, so that I can get the timings and that just right, so I've just
Sure.
got that extra bit of surprise on enemies where I can just get up to them and then just ding ding basically.
Okay, yeah, no problem. We can do that. I'll say you practice with. Do you practice with Desdemona with this, or do you pick up
I
a
think
different
seeing
partner?
I'd pick up just like a different partner. I can see that Des just come in and gone straight to training, and looks like they're just there to kind of work through a few things. I've seen somebody with a bit of a puzzled mind before, so I just let them do what they want to do.
Okay. Desdemona, are you doing anything in particular, or just general? Avoid thinking by using muscles.
Yes, that's exactly Desdemona's prerogative at the moment.
Okay. Right. So, you finish up training. Do you head back, or do you wait for Desdemona, who's got work?
No, it's kind of like Desda's first job, so I'll just leave them to do what they need to do, and I'd head back to the Ale and Flag
Okay.
just to see the others before I go back to my first shift at work.
Okay. Which was yesterday that you missed?
But I've spoken. No, I haven't yet. That's the
No,
point.
you haven't.
I know. I'll walk back to the Wall's End then.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Yeah, it's open. You can go in. There's a few patrons, sort of early, sort of midday, lunchtime, starting to fill up.
yeah. So I'll just kind of go in, and is Rinian's door open?
Yeah. You can see Rinian is sat in her office.
And I'll just walk up to the door and like knock on it.
Yep, she sort of looks up at you. Yeah. Come in. Come. As she finishes up some paperwork, sort of stacks it, puts it in a drawer.
Yes, I know. I did say I should be back, but we spent the night in the Ferguson's Keep.
Ah, interesting. Social mobility, is it? Hobbing with the
Yeah.
nobs?
Well, something like that. We managed to get rid of our fairy friend.
Excellent news.
Went better than expected, but he went through this portal and out popped the Ferguson's boy.
Eben.
Yes.
Interesting. Right. Oh, I see. So you... I can only assume you decided it would be a good idea to take him to Ferguson Keep. Is that what happened?
Well, not me, so like precisely, but the group, yes.
And you thought this couldn't possibly go wrong?
Yeah, well, Many ways it could have gone, and it probably went the worst way. Come in, let's look to the boy. You're now in prison.
Right.
But we went back to the dig site because obviously Lady Ferguson wanted to get revenge for her son for this fairy friend.
I think you'll find that that's her brother.
A brother, yes, sorry. And so we went back with the guard, and a couple of them died. Not our fault. Well, kind of not. But we got them on our side. And I think the captain of the guards, Brel, is it?
Yes, I've heard of Captain Brell. Heard good things. She's supposed to be
Yes,
very, very good.
she is, and potentially may be able to help a bit later on with other jobs if anything else goes wrong like this in the city.
Right, right. And speaking of jobs, are you
I will
wanting
be
yours?
here tonight. I will be, yes. Apologies, but
Right, okay. Okay, I'll let Dunstan know he's not not on shift this evening.
at least he can go back to drinking as much as he likes now. Well, not
I
that
mean,
working would stop him.
no, that didn't stop him at all. So, but nobody gives him any trouble.
No,
Right, so I'll see you this evening then.
indeed. Thank you.
Good, good. Right, well, I've got things to do, so enjoy your day.
You too. And then I'll head back to the Island Flag.
Okay. So, Desdemona, you do your chores, as it were, resetting any traps that have been used, testing those that haven't, fixing anything that doesn't seem to work properly. And yeah, Chindra comes over and, all right, Des, you good?
I
You're going to use more words, my dear, because just one word at a time makes it very difficult for me to understand.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Did we tell Shindra about the discovery about the goddess and?
Don't think so.
Okay.
Well, you've told her about you were chasing a fairy and all of that lot. Well, rather, Roban did.
I've had a lot to think about recently. It's still weighing on my mind. Shouldn't
Right.
stop me from fighting, though.
Okay. Well, if you want to talk about it, then you could talk to me if you want. Is there anything I can help with?
How do you deal with obsessed fans?
Obsessed fan. Well, there's a couple of ways you could do it. If you've got somebody that's bothering you too much, best way to do it is to obviously report it to me. I'll go and have a word with them, or I'll send some of the boys down and they can sort it out for you. Or what I tend to think is the best way of dealing with it is sign an autograph, give them a little bit of attention, and say, look, I appreciate you, but I've really got to get on with my day. And just sort of gently deflect. Why? Who is it that's bothering you?
It's a bit complicated.
All right. Well, if you think it's too complicated, then simplify. Simple. Have a conversation with them. Simple, straightforward. Tell them what your boundaries are. If they don't respect that, then obviously come to me. Or, Roban's a bit tasty with the old swords, and you've got some decent friends to back you up. So, you know,
Very true.
but always start with a conversation.
Yes. Thank you, Shindra.
No problem.
I
Oh,
think everything should be in order now.
yeah, you're doing a good job there. There's today's pay. She hands you your...
How much did I get?
I can't remember.
Cotton.
I think you said a bag of gold.
Was it a bag a day? Might have
Yeah.
been. Something like that.
Looks about right.
It was
Oh.
just today, wasn't it?
How many bags have you got at the moment?
I have one at the moment.
There you go then. Because
So,
you had 2 handfuls, didn't you,
yeah.
before? And you've been done this one day, so this is your second day, so this will be a second bag. There we go. We've worked it out.
And once I'm finished, I'll head out, and I'm going to try and find Intra.
Okay.
Probably going to go to the academy to look for them first.
Okay. Intra, where are you? Have you left the infirmary yet? Muted again.
Yeah, no, I remembered before I got very much into that. Yeah, like leave instructions. Like when you leave here, contact me. We have a couple of things to sort out at the university, college, whatever.
Yep.
And then, are we still wanted for questioning? Like we were told, or did I?
I don't know if you're wanted for questioning. Captain Brell obviously wanted your details so that she could get in touch if she needed to. But
Then yeah, I guess I better turn up at the college for a bit.
probably a good plan. So you turn up. I'll say you get there a little bit before Desdemona does. Which office do you go to first?
My own.
Yeah.
It has my nice familiar mess
Yes.
of notes.
Okay. So you get in there, and there are surprisingly few messages. It seems to be quite quiet at the moment.
Mercy.
Indeed. Do you go to Alba's office?
Actually, that's a good point. I should stop by Alba's on the way to check the mail,
Okay.
and then I can sit down and read and reply from interest.
So you get to Alba's office, and there are quite a few messages. 2 from Gaspre himself, both of which are on his manually edited headed notepaper from the desk of Gaspre. The first one is, morning, could you come along to my office when you get the chance? We've had a request in from the Fagersons. Yeah, at your earliest convenience. And you see that was timed at about 9 o'clock this morning. It's now just after midday. There is another message from him saying, really need to see you in my office. It's very urgent. Please come as soon as possible. And this is timed at about 10:30 this morning. There is a gilded envelope with the word Alba on it. And if you open that, you will see there is an invitation to the Fagersons' keep to talk to Lady Elodie Fagerson for this evening at 7 o'clock.
By myself.
Doesn't say whether you're allowed to take anyone or not.
Because I can think of 2 people I'd like to get back in there.
Sure. But yeah, those are the messages in Alba's office.
So keep in mind how super urgent it is to talk to Gaspray. I will continue on to my own office.
Okay. Cool. Yep. You sit there. There's nothing urgent for yourself. Do you reply to any of the notes or just sit and have a think?
Have a think, but then, call by Gaspray because I need to start laying the land for getting Erin back into her job.
Yeah. So as you get up to leave your office, Desdemona appears, having sought you
Desdemona.
out.
What can I do for you?
Are you very busy at the moment?
I was just on my way to speak with Gaspray.
Oh, okay, that's probably important.
I can't imagine it'll take very long, given who it is I'm going to be talking to. So if you wish to wait, we can speak on the way back to the Ale and Flag.
I shall wait for you.
Okay.
Very well.
So you head to Gaspray's. As you knock, he's, come on in. Ah, just the very person. The Fergusons have made a request. They seem to think there's something important in the dips that they are interested in. Your presence has been requested, along with a couple of wizards that would like to investigate some magical properties, apparently. This is... I did message you at 9 and then at 10:30, so I'm a little disappointed that your first week in the job and you're nowhere to be seen.
I do apologise. There have been quite a turn of events that I was called out of the building for. The previous professor of archaeology has turned up in the infirmary, so I need to speak to her to discern what she knew about what happened in her handing in her notice and her own research. And I believe the Ferguson invocation may come from the fact that we recovered Evan Ferguson there last night.
Oh, right. Excellent. Well done. So you were...
So I was rather hoping that we would be able to restore the books on the dips to the library, but it seems the Fergusons are extending their requests.
Yes, you are to go directly to the dips to investigate the magical happenings down there. I've sent 2 of our best wizards already. If you could liaise with those.
On their own?
Well, yes. Well, I say on their own. There's some soldiery from the guards.
Oh, that's all right. Yes, unfortunately, 2 of the guard were killed last night when we went to explore with
Really?
the captain of the guard. Yes.
Right, gosh. So you could...
It is rather dangerous place.
Yes, indeed. Perhaps some sort of defence type thing would be good. Mind you, I'm not going, so it doesn't really matter.
You do not wish to increase budget for armour or weapons with the faculty?
Weapons, armour? Well, we are a magical institution. We do not rely on armour and weaponry. These are mines, you see. Mines, that's what we do.
Yes, quite.
Surely, as a professor of archaeology, you would be more than capable of investigating without armour. This is ridiculous.
Well, the value of a good hard hat and underground excavations cannot be
Hard
underestimated.
hats, yes, I understand. There's falling debris, etc., but weapons? No, it's ridiculous.
I see.
That's what guards are for, right? Generally, they're expendable.
At some point, though, we'll run out of guards.
Oh, no, you never run out of guards. There's always some young lad or lass wanting to prove themselves. Just look at the fighting pits. You'd think they run out of them all the time, but no, just flock to it.
I see. Time to report to the dips, you say?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, please. First thing, right away.
And then to the Fergusons tonight.
Really? We're going to the Fergusons tonight. Interesting.
As per the invitation.
What invitation?
Excellent. I'm glad you concur.
Well, of course. Glad to see my staff are mixing with the right people.
Naturally. Upward mobility and all that.
Well, of course, of course. Don't forget to mention, patronage is always good for the arts and magical science. If you could drop in, just a couple of recommendations that they come along and see the library, perhaps, or the magical science laboratories. That's always good for a tour. Get a few thousand gold there.
I will do my very best to ensure the securing of gold from the Ferguson estate.
Well, the science, magical science is ever costly.
Indeed.
Right, so
It's been an enlightening discussion.
indeed. So
I shall.
Yes. So the Fergusons tonight. That's the most important thing. Is get there, do impress them, and see if you can come back with some sort of patronage. Maybe offer them naming a laboratory or something.
Of course.
Marvelous. Right. Well, the rest of your day is your own. Then I best you go prepare.
I shall indeed. Thank you.
Good day.
I do
Good
love
day.
that Drazik seems to be rubbing off on even Intra, because now she's being paid for 2 jobs, which she doesn't do, and now is trying to get the Gaspro to pay for a unit armor and weapons as well.
It was worth a try.
Absolutely, always worth a try. So, you head back to your office, pick up Desdemona. Not literally, she's made of stone, she's very heavy.
As am I, apparently. But
Well.
yeah, no.
You're not what Desdemona wants to talk to you about.
As a player, I have ideas. As Indra's like, how do I calm this idiot even more? It's already a Gaspray being the idiot, not Desdemona.
Oh no, Desdemona is an idiot as well, just in a very different sense.
No, but she's like new to the world. That's different from being old and infirm.
Yes. Although,
Exploitable.
arguably, Desdemona is much older than Gaspray.
We're talking working memory, though.
All right. Fair enough. So, as you two walk back to the Ale and Flagon, what are Drazik and Lithruto up to?
Well, we were waiting outside the infirmary for when she came out. My view is we'd sort of probably just trailed along behind her when she went to the academy and just hung around outside, sitting under a tree in the shade, having a cat nap.
Rightio.
Just making sure
Or a-
she's
Developing
an
an
eight nap.
entourage.
or an 8 nap. Yeah.
Okay, well, you see the pair of them coming out, and you all meet up back at the Ale and Flagon.
So we have an invitation for this evening to the Ferguson estate.
Oh,
They wish to question us more about happenings in the dips.
Interesting. I
You'll
think
have
we
to
should.
go without me.
Where are
You'll
you?
have to go with. I was walking back to the. I'm assuming we're all back there because I said I was
Yeah,
walking back to
Yeah,
the outback.
you're all in the
Yeah.
Ale and Flagon.
You'll have to go without me. I have to work tonight, as I have not been there in quite some time.
Got to
Didn't
keep the
particularly
cover.
like it there. The bathroom facilities were lacking.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll be treated a little bit better this time, but Drazik and Lithruto may wish to return to the keep for
Yeah,
other
I think
reasons.
Jazik, I think we need to put plans on hold, we can do with a bit of extra
Recon.
Reconnaissance.
recon. Exactly.
Yeah, well, don't worry. If they don't treat us well, we'll just put it on the tab.
Quite
The
right.
worse they treat us, the more we appropriate.
Okay. So, is there anything else you want to talk about, discuss, do?
I would like to.
Above the
Sorry.
table, just say, Debbie, weren't you meant to be going down to the dips to meet these wizards straight away? Or are we not planning to do that?
Yeah, but then you see, Ferguson said, I had to prepare for tonight, and the rest of the day was mine.
We did, yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm only following orders.
Okay.
Intra, can we have that word?
Certainly.
And I'll
What did you wish to discuss?
pull Intra aside. Last night with the hunter, when it was acting strange and trying to protect me, it seemed to be trying to protect me from you,
I did notice that.
and it seemed to be calling you a rebel sister.
That I have less understanding of. Possibly it's a term it uses for any clanks encounters that haven't been made by... What was that goddess' name again? Kybre?
Kyver.
Maybe. It didn't seem to register anybody else, though.
Well, it seems to be a fairly simple creature of very limited intelligence, and who's to say if it wasn't damaged by its long keep, wherever it was asleep.
But now I feel uncertain about it ever going back into the dips, not for my own safety, but for everybody else's. If that
Well,
thing is
since-
there and wants to protect
As it can't.
protect me from all of you.
As I did say to you as we were trying to escape its reach the other day, I do believe it's a case of you taking charge with regards to the creature. I think it is inclined to obey your commands, and perhaps you need to become a little more forceful in issuing those commands.
I don't
Yeah, nothing
want
too
it to
complicated
obey
in
my
mind.
commands.
Even if you could tell it to sit and stay,
I can try.
I don't imagine the thing is capable of much more complicated thought than that. Think of it as a young dog that's able to speak.
Just, I don't like the implications. It's been sent to protect me?
Well, you did say
Does
you
that
were
mean
the
that-
favourite daughter.
You think so?
It would make sense then for Kyrie to protect her investment.
That's what I'm worried about.
But Goddess is gone, is she not? Or at least you are very much south of her influence.
What if she isn't gone though? What if she does come back?
All the more reason then to have the beast on your side and obeying your commands.
Maybe I'll go there myself and seek it out. Have a proper conversation with it.
Mind that there are currently guards from Ferguson's and wizards from the college there investigating the dips, so you may wish to avoid them.
I won't go there for now then.
Well, the dips is a large place. You could quite easily avoid them, I imagine. The creature does seem to sense where you are, so you can move away from the investigation.
It might work. Still. And I'm just going to kind of like tilt my head a little bit as I look at Intra. Like trying to see if I see anything to confirm my suspicions that the creature was calling them a rebel sister.
Okay. Make a instinct or knowledge roll. Well, I'd probably say more instinct with this one, but
Doesn't
if you
matter.
could,
I
if you
have
could
plus
sell me
0 on
something
both.
else, then
I have plus 0 on both.
okay.
14.
14. Okay. Intra. Give me a quick instinct roll as well, please.
15.
15. Okay. So you see Desdemona's sort of quizzical look at you. She's sort of almost inspecting you to see something. You suspect it's to do with that conversation about Rebel Sister, etc. What do you
The
do?
non-serious part of my mind wants to say chunk of moss falls off, revealing gleaming white stone. Damn, my cover's been blown. No.
What do you want to do? Do you want to deceive and put up a sort of radiate some sort of innocence or not knowing, or what would you like to do?
Intra genuinely doesn't know because she also only has partial memories and things that don't make sense. Like, no one survived the fight, but why can I remember it?
Yeah. So I'll say on that instinct roll, then, Desdemona, there is definitely something here, something familiar, and not just because you've known Intra for a while. Something else that tugs at the edge of your brain. But unfortunately, that's about all you get.
Okay. I will try and be back this evening for going to the Vegasons, even if I'm not fond of that. I need to go and do something. And I'll
Very well.
head out and fly off to the dips.
Okay. There is a. Let me find that. Apologies. Okay. There is a knock on your chambers, your private rooms, just after Desdemona heads out.
Who is
Yeah, I'll
asking?
get to the door.
You see Chevralis, the Infernus bartender, looks at you and goes, "All right, I got this message for Latruto. All right, take this. This is for you. Came about 20 minutes ago." But he turns around and heads back out.
I'll fold it into a paper plane and throw it at the 3-2.
You see a sealed envelope. The seal on the back is Carpathia's Fruit Emporium.
We've got a seal race in this, have we?
Yeah. Oh, dear.
I'm very silly. Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Carpathia's Fruit Emporium.
Yes, you've had this before. You know exactly what this is.
Yeah.
About.
Yeah. Yeah. Latruto does, and I recognise the name Carpathia.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll tuck it away and go somewhere private to read it.
Okay. I will message you those private details.
Thank you.
You're welcome. can't remember how messaging works. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, I can't seem to
what
edit
time
my
would we
profile
say?
name at the moment.
Sorry?
Sorry, you were saying,
No, go on. You go first.
no, I was just bitching about not being able to edit my server profile because it seems to be locked behind Nitro at the moment.
Yeah, I had that. It was weird.
Oh.
And
Stupid Nitro.
then all of a sudden it vanished again and it was fine. So,
Okay.
so
Sorry.
What time are we saying it is now?
early afternoon, 2 o'clock-ish.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it. Okay.
Someone's got another scale bale to kill.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I will read that and I will tuck it away and keep the note on my person for the time being. Actually, no, I'm a pro. I'm going to burn it. I've memorized it.
Okay.
That's probably what would happen.
Okay.
Yeah. Later in the day as well, actually, I was going to head to the Wall's End to try and find Garbin.
Oh, okay. Yep, sure. Yeah, we can do that.
He was trying to find me as well.
He
so,
was, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
If you leave a bit earlier, I'd probably walk down with you. So I was going to say I was going to walk down and kind of start a little bit earlier tonight, just to get back in the good books.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. Drazik, you up to anything in particular?
Nope, just waiting for everyone to be ready to go back to the
Okay.
Fergusons.
Okay. So, we'll pick up first, I think, with Desdemona as you get to the dips. What is it you're attempting to do? You're attempting to attract Duralex.
Draw the attention of the hunter.
Okay. It doesn't take very long. You sense the presence approaching. And he turns up and says, so, bow.
I've come to tell you to go back to resting. Don't need to defend me at the moment. Everything is safe here.
This is a bad place. There are creatures that want to kill you.
What kind of creatures? I've not seen anything like this. I thought
So-
you were trying to kill me.
No, I guard. The mother, she tells me. Everybody take a drink. Yes, he said guard. She told me that I wake when you wake, and I guard you.
Why?
To protect.
But why do I need protecting?
The rebel sisters. They are dangerous.
Oh.
They hate the mother. So you are in danger. You are first, yes?
I think
You
so.
are
I
first
don't remember.
sister. First sister must be protected, must be guarded.
I've not heard anything from Kyvray in thousands of years. And
I know not.
people have told me that she isn't around anymore.
I don't know. All I know Mother tells me to protect and guard first. When you wake, I wake. If you sleep, I
Oh.
sleep.
You can sleep. You don't need to protect me. There's nothing to protect me from here.
I cannot. You wake, I wake. These are instruction. The mother said, this is what I do.
Can I overrule what she has told you?
I don't know.
Well, there are no rebel sisters here.
Yes, there is.
I've,
The rebel sister
I've
was
not
here.
seen. I haven't seen any.
They were here. I saw them.
There's nobody else here that looks like me.
It does not look like you currently. It is dangerous. It was here when you came last.
What do you mean?
It is the one that is like you but not. It has replaced bits of itself.
Right.
It is dangerous. It is a rebel. I know.
What makes the rebels so dangerous?
They hate the mother. They wish to destroy her. You are sent
Don't
to
think there's
safety. I am sent to guard.
Well, you don't need to guard me.
There is a rebel sister here.
She is of no threat to me.
This is not true. Make me a knowledge roll, please.
A crit.
Hey!
Two
Okay.
11s as well.
2 11s. Nice. So, as he says all this, there can be only one person he's talking about. And you know that you were sent south to research, to make a new base. The month Kyvray sent you south, but you didn't go south. You went more east and south. There was a reason. The voice told you to go that way. You thought it was Kyvray, but it can't have been. The same voice that you heard when you woke up. The same voice you heard about 20 minutes ago. Why did Intra send you southeast? Why did she wake you up? And why is Duralex Fane so insistent that she is a threat? You were sent south to make a new city for Kyvray. She was to come to you to safety. There was a threat against Kyvray. You don't know the details, but there was definitely a threat. Otherwise, why would she send you south? And why didn't you go south?
What's the name of this guy? Have you put it in the chat? Didn't you?
Yeah, Duralex Fane.
Not at all spelled how you think.
No. And
Both times.
nothing to do with prophylactics. That's on me. I should have sounded that.
I don't know,
better.
having like a massive creature turn up and go guard whenever you're getting rough with someone, works
Yeah,
very well
well,
as prophylactic.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, there's definitely protection there, isn't there?
It can't be a D&D or Daggerheart or any TTRPG game without one funny name.
Yes, I know. I try my best not to put them in, but they always sneak through.
I mean, like in Fiddy's one, I am the subject of
Yes,
that.
this is very true.
Mariah.
Yeah.
How I didn't see that.
Who knows?
I sent by kind of running to building the city.
There's a character in the LARP that I play who is basically Rocket Raccoon in human form, but she wanted to take the piss out of the event team by not making it that obvious. So, given that the Spanish term for rocket is arugula, she took that name and mangled it to the point where it was no longer recognizable as the English word arugula and submitted as an O'Rugula, as like a mock Irish name. She was fully in the system for a year and a half before the event team copped what her name meant.
Nice. Nice. We like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, Desdemona,
I was taking notes.
with that crit, this information comes back, flooding back into your brain. And yeah, there was a threat. You know sisters went missing, but you don't know why. And that spurred Kyvray to send you away to create a path, a place where she could be. So, as you gather all of this information, Duralex is just standing there doing nothing, just waiting for you.
You can't leave here.
I cannot. I do
you
not know why. I don't know.
Okay.
You can see there are burn marks up his arms where he tried to go through.
I shall stay safe as I can. There's a lot going on in my head.
The rebel sister. If there is one, there may be more.
I think it would be best if I do come back in here with others, though, that you remain hidden and following, rather than coming out into the open.
Okay, but I will guard if you are in danger.
Yes.
But I will stay hidden. This is acceptable.
Thank you.
He sort of inclines his head again.
Right. I need to go and investigate something. Thank you.
I will be here.
And I'll take off and kind of circle the city for a bit. Not sure where I'm going at the moment.
Okay. So, Nathruto and Roban, you wander down to the war's end. I'd say about 4, 4:30. You get in. Radiant is happy to see you, being early. Sort of nods at you,
Yes.
Nasruto. Bar is not busy, but it's not quiet. There's quite a few people here dotted here and there. Dunstan, as ever, is propped up at the end of the bar, just sort of surveying everything.
I do my normal thing, and I'll walk in and nod to Rinian, and then get a drink in my tankard, and then go stand at the door.
Okay. So as you're doing that, Nasruto, I'm assuming you're looking about for Darbin.
Yeah. I imagine he'll have a particular dark corner that he frequents, so I'll go and
Pretty usual, yeah. You see him sitting there. You see he's just finishing up a meal.
go and sit down. Evening. Hope I'm not disturbing your meal at all.
Nah, I'm good, thanks. Just finished. It was very nice.
Yeah, it's not bad here. Better than you'd expect.
Yeah, weirdly better than you expect. Always. They have some good chefs here.
Yeah.
So I was wondering when you turn up, because
I know it's been a day or two, but busy.
yeah, just a bit of a warning, really. There's a Qatari. You hang about with Silverfang, right, Drazik?
Yeah.
I thought so. There's a Qatari that came to town about a couple of days ago. So put word out that he's looking for a Drazik Silverfang. So I did a bit of checking, because I know he's a mate of yours. Bit of checking.
Yeah.
Apparently this Qatari's got a bit of a reputation as a bounty hunter. Quite a good one, apparently. So I don't know what he wants with Drazik, but you probably ought to warn him that, you know, he's being sought after.
Yeah.
He's not hit the old town yet. I think he's been sort of hanging about up at Menders and over in Pickersbridge.
Right. Well, Drazik does tend to rub people the wrong way, so it could be anyone. But I'll pass it on.
Yeah, I've got a name for you. So Relzara Bloodclaw. Bit dramatic, if you ask me, but you know these Qatari are like, they get all excited when they Silverfang, Bloodclaw. Totally dramatic. Bloodclaw. Yeah, I mean, what's it?
Obviously fake. What was it? Was it made up by a 13-year-old? Fucking hell!
I know, they're like so edgy, these Qatari, all the time. Anyway, just thought you ought to know, because I know you hang about with him, so do a lot of jobs with him and all that. So yeah, just like a little, call it a favour.
I appreciate you, Darwin.
Yeah, no problem, the Fruito. You got any goss? Anything on the lowdown I need to know about?
I don't know. Nothing springs to mind, mate.
No. Okay. I did hear that the young Lord Ferguson has reappeared.
Oh, actually, I'm all over the place. Yeah. Turned up in the dips.
In the dips of all places. Interesting. Don't go there myself, obviously. It's a bit of it's a bit too dangerous for my liking. I like to stay alive, you know what I mean?
I've dipped in once or twice. If you don't
like it.
Yeah, not a nice place.
No.
I'd recommend keeping out of it.
Yeah. I've been in there a couple of times. I don't like it. It's a bit eerie and spooky for me. I think I'll stick to the back streets and these fine establishments I frequent every now and again.
much nicer sort of place.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ferguson popped out of a portal.
Portal.
Yep.
Interesting. Yeah, because I heard
Saw it with my own papers.
Oh, it was you guys, was it? Ah, right, I see. Yeah. Because I'd heard that they'd taken him in at the keep, and some chumps had got themselves into the keep, and yeah.
Yeah, well,
I thought to myself, that's the last time we see them. But obviously, if it's you guys, then you just managed to talk your way out of it or something, did you?
in a way we did, yeah. Gotta pop back tonight, so hopefully we'll get a better reception this time.
Let's hope so. Hobby with the knobs, eh?
You know,
Yeah,
working
nice
out what's wrong anyway.
one. Well, keep me updated, mate. I appreciate these little tidbits of information.
No worries.
And yeah.
And, as I get up and sort of push off the table to stand up, there's a handful of gold left behind. You have a good night, mate.
Oh, always appreciate you, Mefrudo. Good man you are. He sort of sweeps the coin into a pouch.
I will.
Gentlemen, fine friendship.
It's just the way things work. You don't look after people, they don't think to give you these little tips that could lead to more money.
Well, exactly. It's just the way of the world.
And your allies not getting killed.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, well, there's that. Yeah, ironic that it was James the one who's had something to say about that.
So, with Desdemona circling the city, Masuruto having had a little chat with Darwin, and everybody else doing their thing, I think we'll have a little break, shall we?
That's good.
Yep.
Okay. Right, we will have a break, and we'll be back after these sponsorship messages that we don't have, we never have had, and we never will have. But, it's just something to say, isn't it? So, yeah, see you in a bit. And welcome back. We continue the day with Roban being hard at work on the door of the Wall's End Tavern. And Petruto, what are you up to now? You've had your conversation. Are you wandering off somewhere else, or are you just...
Well, first I'd warn Roban against taking Viagra before going to work. He's hard at work. Um,
Wow. You're in a very
I
silly
wish-
mood this evening.
I clearly, yes. The more tired I am, the more silly I get.
That's fair.
That's nice, actually. The more tired I get, the more grumpy I get.
That there's definitely like
There is a cut-off point
drops.
where silly goes to grumpy, I think.
Yeah, definitely. No, once I've finished my chat, I'll give Roban a nod or let him know that I'm heading back, and I'll get back off to the what you call it. What's our place called?
Isle of
Something
Flag.
something.
Flag.
Isle of Flagon, yeah. Yeah, I'll get back up there.
Okay. So, is there anybody else doing anything in particular, or are we just sort of waiting to go?
I was just snoozing at the Ale and Flagon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty much
Yeah, like-
filling away from
Knowledge.
Stephen's appointment.
I'll arrive back at the Ale and Flag Inn,
Okay.
head in, be very contemplative and quiet.
So, Petruto, you get back in, see the three of them chilling.
If are you asleep, Drazik? You said you were dozing.
Probably got my eyes shut, but I wouldn't be asleep.
Well, as I come in, I'll hey, Drazik, you awake?
I'll open one eye. It depends what you want.
I had a bit of a heads up for you.
I see.
There's a Qatari apparently in town who's a bit of a bounty hunter looking for you.
Really? You have a name?
Relzara Bloodclaw.
Do I know that name?
What's your knowledge score?
0.
0.
Relzara.
Elzara Bloodclaw. So, you... What the fuck are you doing? Go away. Yeah, you... I think, do you know... Give me a quick knowledge roll.
Okay. That's 13.
13. You've definitely heard the name before.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely a bounty hunter. A really good one as well. But you haven't heard... It's not a name you've heard for a very long time, but it is a name you've heard of.
Well, that's interesting. I know the name, I think, but I don't know why they'd be looking for me. I haven't done nothing naughty.
No, definitely not.
Accept that sentence.
Well, thank you. The through to I will keep an ear open.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's a bounty hunter, then there's obviously a bounty on you. So maybe we can
Really?
get our ears to the ground and see what that might be.
Yeah.
Well, message passed on. What time are we off to? Sort of looks around the rest of the room. What time are we off to the old Fagerson place again?
The invite specified we'd be there after 7.
And what's our sort of escape plan? Because last time we sort of walked in blindly. I'm as guilty as everyone for that, but
This time it's a request for information, so I'm hoping we'll be treated slightly better than last time.
oh, good. Well, as long as we're going in with hopes and dreams, that will keep us safe.
Well, the invitation was to myself for information. I imagine yourself and Drazik may end up being free to do other things, as long as you keep it discreet.
Well, I think the only thing we'll be doing would be casing this evening.
Yeah. And making sure you get out of there, or all of us get out of there safely.
Okay, so 7 o'clock fast approaches. All 4 of you going? Or...
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So you turn up at the gates of Fagerson Keep. The guards are stood there. How can we help?
I'll produce the golden invitation.
Oh, an invitation. Fantastic. Do go in. And the rest of you, do you have your invitations as well?
We're with her.
That's generally not how this works. Generally, you get an invitation if you're to be invited in.
Yes, she has the and we are her bodyguards.
Really? You need bodyguards to go to a social function. Interesting.
Given how we were treated last time.
Okay, that seems a bit weird, but I'll see what I can do. Wait here, please. And he wanders back into the keep proper. You're stood there 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. He comes back saying, apparently that's good. You could all come in on one invitation. So first for me, I normally have an invitation for everyone. But please go in, up the stairs, through the main doors, and you will be greeted.
Thank you kindly.
You're very welcome. As you go up the stairs, you can see there's a lot more energy about the place today. For those that are scoping out possible entrances, exits, routes.
They're definitely more aware this time, looking at everything.
Yeah. Okay, give me instinct rolls. And I'll say, because you're casing the joint, are you both doing it, or is it just you, Drazik?
Well, I know. But Lathrucia, are you doing it as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So if you're both doing it, yeah, let's roll some instinct rolls and see what happens.
13 for me.
13.
No, that's 19.
19. Wow. Okay.
Well, it was 16. Doesn't matter.
Drazik, you see there's on the way to the front, the main door, you see that room off to the left where you were first taken last night. And you see that it
The
has
wee room.
no. The room where you took Eben Fagerson, you were met before you got to the piss room. You see that has some small windows up the top, big enough probably to get in and out of if if you took your time and were calm about it. It's not a lot
Spent our time
else.
for a few days. Yeah.
It is a kind of it's a keep. However, Lathruto, doing what you do of a night time, you can see there are quite a lot. This keep is old, and there are quite a lot of handholds, footholds in the stones that make up this keep. You think you could probably climb up that outside of it pretty easily. Looking across at the window, the room on the right, opposite the room that you were in, you could see the windows are slightly bigger over there, and there is a it's got like flower boxes underneath the window. Looking at that window, you can see that's probably left open all the time. You can see the hinge is not exactly rusted in place, but you suspect that trying to move that would be quite difficult. It looks really stiff. Looks like weather's got to it. So, as you go up the steps to the door, there are another two guards, two dwarves standing full armour, huge mace. One of them has, the other one with an axe. And they just sort of look at you as you walk past into the main room, where there is a gentleman in a black suit almost outfit with he has white gloves on. He has a pair of very small spectacles balanced on the end of his nose, and he looks at you and says, "Ah, the guests with the bodyguards. I see. Okay, splendid. The staff normally would go to the kitchen, to the servants' quarters to eat whilst the guest is taken to the dining area."
I'll raise an eyebrow at Drazik and Lathrush, kind of saying, which way do you want to go? Kind of giving them the choice of servants' quarters or hobnobbing.
I think I will go for a wander down to the kitchen.
Very well. And he points, he sort of clicks his fingers, and a young lad in a sort of similar outfit comes up. "Okay, this way, please," and sort of shepherds you to those stairs that you went down before.
So as we're going down, I'm going to engage I'm going to be as charismatic as I possibly can and engage the young chap in conversation and ask sort of, "Oh, what's that? What's this? This is nice and very posh," and try and get as much information out of him as possible.
Okay, give me a presence roll.
Yeah. Eight.
Yeah, he just sort of he kind of just sort of looks at you as, "Well, I don't really know much. I've only been here a few days, so I just know the way to the kitchen, so you have to follow me. Sorry." And he guides you down to whereas before you went right to piss room, this time you go left along a longer corridor, and there's a big warm some amazing smells happening in this kitchen. So it takes you in there. It is busy. There are other bodyguards sitting at various little tables. Some of them obviously know each other. They're chatting away. A couple of them look up at you as you come in, give you a nod.
I'll just nod and I'll get some food and I'll go over and join them. And just eat my food and just listen to the conversations and get what information I can from their conversation.
Okay, so there is the conversation is pretty much what you would expect. The bodyguards go, "Oh, my one. He's got a new carriage, right?" And I says to him, "Don't get one with big windows." What's he do? Gets one with massive bloody windows, so everybody can see him. I mean, if you're a high class merchant at risk, you have to engage bodyguards. Why the bloody hell would you do that? Stupid. And various other ones. Basically, they're complaining about their employers.
Yeah.
You
Well,
gather
I
that,
just listen to that and nod and agree and all the rest of it, just hoping to pick up some little tidbits.
okay.
Information is king.
Yeah, the conversation sort of ranges from that and moves on to various sort of threats in town, so to speak. Like, sort of,
Okay.
oh, did you hear so and so's back? He's got a contract with this lord or this merchant, and apparently there's a new Gadari in town, and a couple of them sort of look at you. A bounty hunter of some repute.
Any idea what she is here for?
Well, I don't know really. It's difficult to tell because she's been spotted in Menders and Pickersgill, but so it's obviously, I don't know, some important farmer or something. Who knows? But I did hear that there's a high class assassin working in town as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah. People have been saying that the dwarves up there are hiring people, hiring assassins to kill off their rivals.
Wow.
So yeah, them scalebaits can't be trusted, mate. They're
Yeah.
out to get everyone. So yeah, I don't think you pick up too much knowledge, but there's definitely talk amongst sort of bodyguard circles that Relsara Bloodclaw is in town, and nobody seems to know what she wants or where she is currently. So we'll leave you in the kitchens chatting with the other bodyguard types.
I would have opted to try and stay with Intra,
Yeah.
citing that I don't need to eat.
Okay. So the butler says, "Okay, well, we can. Aperitifs are this way, madam, if you wouldn't mind." And walks you down the corridor to a bigger room than the one you were in last night. It's more of a sort of library type thing with sort of occasional tables dotted about. There are wait staff serving drinks on trays, aperitifs, hors d'oeuvres, all sorts of interesting tidbits on trays.
I'll start checking the books.
Yeah, there are. As you look at the books, you can see a lot of these are just for show. Most of them haven't ever been read. There's a lot of the collected works of type collections. It's a lot of maps, actually, which is interesting. A lot of books of maps of various places in the world. So anybody, I mean, I'm assuming that Lathrute, you're going to be investigating the room, just generally giving it the once over.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a instinct roll.
Instinct. Yeah. 7 and 8 for 15.
15. Nice. Glancing around, you can see this place is richly appointed. The walls are papered. They have wallpaper on. The floor is highly polished wood with rugs here and there. You notice that the corner of one rug is just turned up just a little bit, just enough for you to see underneath there is a trap door under this rug towards the back of the room.
Just
Desdemona, what are you up to?
I'm just finding a place that I can stand and keep an eye on Intra.
Okay. You find
Not
that
really letting them out my sight.
you find that most of the guests here seem to be ignoring you, Desdemona, and you, the through toe. Sorry, what?
I'm going to try and have a chat with someone.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me just I don't know what was your name? Ag. What's your name?
Why not?
No. Miss D, you're Alba. That's it. Sorry.
Alba, yes.
You see, there are various guests in here. Some are staff members at Gasprays. Others are obviously merchants of some kinds. A lot of people from guilds and a lot of rich people from the big houses in Ells Park. One of them sort of wanders up to you, a shorter sort of elf with a large puffy cravat at his throat, sort of very short blonde bobbed hair, and he's only about 5 foot tall, which is quite small for an elf. He walks up and says, I don't think we've met, have we?
I don't believe so. I'm only newly appointed at college. Alba, the professor of archaeology.
Oh, a professor! How absolutely splendid! I myself was a professor many years ago. I was a professor of something. I don't really recall what.
But you recovered?
I did. I got better. Apologies. Let me introduce myself. My name is Calman. I, of course, which you probably know already, my fame precedes me. I'm in the city looking for academics to come and work for me. Archaeology is a bit of a passion of mine. I like to go to digs, and my speciality is running digs up north in the Gedrock Spine Mountains. I don't know if you've ever been.
I don't believe I have.
Well, fascinating place. Much history there, of course. I think you'd love it. So, you must give me your details, and I'll send you a prospectus, and you can come along and have some proper work. I can't imagine that there's anything even remotely interesting in this city.
Well, there have been some recent examples that are the cause for my invitation here tonight.
Right. And what's your area specifically?
Oh, well, there's some ancient ruins underneath the area of the city we refer to as the digs.
The dips. Oh, right. I
Sorry.
see. Well, I can't imagine there's anything interesting in there, but I'm sure you are an expert in your field and would know more than I.
Well, we did find the young Lord Eben Faganson recently.
I heard young Ferguson is back with us. Not quite in the land of the living quite yet, obviously. He's still apparently unconscious, don't you know?
Poor man.
Yes, poor lad. Well, if you will go, he, I believe, was out on a dig in the forest of Kelm. It's interesting. Did you go on that dig as well?
a last note that preceded my appointment to the office.
Oh, you're a newbie in town. Ah, I see. Well,
Yes.
in which case, perhaps we should go take a walk around the city. I can show you many interesting things.
That sounds delightful.
Fantastic, fantastic. I'll pick you up tomorrow at 3, yes?
Certainly.
Fantastic. Will you be at Gaspar's or would you
No, I shall
prefer I
meet you
come
at
to your
Gaspar's.
address? Oh, at Gaspar's. Fantastic. We could do that. Gaspar is an old chum.
Oh, should we invite him along?
Oh, God, no, the man's a complete bore.
I
I mean,
understand.
I've known him for a very long time, but I don't want to spend any more time with him. Gosh, no. You know, these people, these wizards types, they get all... the mind goes, you see. The mind just... I'm sure it's something to do with the magic that they get involved in.
Perhaps an area of study for others, but in a similar vein.
Perhaps. Not sure wizards are really truly worth studying, but they seem to be useful on occasion.
Hmm.
Anyway, can I get you a drink?
Oh, please, yes. Strong spirits.
He sort of picked up a couple of glasses from the passing server, hands you one, this like tiny small glass of sherry, and he sort of sips at it. It's very good, you know. It's quite a long time since I've had one of these. Yes, it's vintage, you know, about 400 years old. It's very good.
And you'll knock it back.
Oh, I see. He sort of looks at you and well, I must circulate, you know. It was absolute pleasure meeting you. I will see you at 3 tomorrow. And he sort of wanders off to the next available person that's standing on their own.
The smartest party in this keep tonight is absolutely Tragic, because
Yes.
he's escaped this bullshit.
Yes. So, Lathruto, you wanted to talk to someone? Anyone in particular?
Yeah. Similar to that chap, I will find someone stood on their own, particularly if they're admiring a piece of artwork or something.
Yeah, you can see it. What sort of a person are you approaching? Describe them for me.
Ooh. Hadn't considered. I have no idea.
Hadn't thought that far ahead.
Yeah, I don't normally have to do the describing of NPCs.
Okay, well I can do it. It's not a problem.
Somebody tall, well dressed, obviously,
Yep.
as I imagine everyone is
There
here.
are plenty of them, yes. Yeah, we'll go with a tall...
Holding a drink.
Yeah, a tall... Male or female, what do you think? Who would Lathruto approach?
Probably male.
Okay. There is a... let's have a look. Who have we got here tonight? Okay, there is a tall, willowy, thin gentleman in a sort of dark red wine suit with white ruffles at the sleeves and at the collar. He has sort of wispy, almost silver hair. He looks to be late 20s. He looks very young to be this sort of party. Everybody here is kind of older and moneyed. He looks like he comes from immense wealth. He has a lot of rings on his fingers. He has sort of dangling bracelets of gold on his arms. And as you approach, he's looking rather quizzically at a piece of sculpture that is shaped like a hunting horn, but it seems to be made out of blue ceramic with sort of a sort of spotted white and yellow pattern on it that he's trying to work out. But as you approach, he sort of sees you go. He says, "I wonder, could I'm trying to decipher what the pattern means. Would you care to take a guess, young sir?"
Is there anything at a first glance that springs to mind with
No,
this?
it looks like a random collection of dots on this blue ceramic hunting horn.
Okay. Then I will stall while Martin thinks.
Okay.
And
See, I was thinking perhaps it's one of those pieces from the sea. Sea elves perhaps have crafted, given the deep blue of the ceramic. But how would they make ceramics whilst underwater? It's very clever, don't get me wrong, but I can't quite see the pattern. There must be a meaning, don't you think?
indeed, I do believe it is quite puzzling. I have heard tell of some form of expression with hunting horns such as these, where marks are made and patterns are derived from the success of the hunt. Perhaps there is some.
Oh, you think the significance of the white and the yellow is somehow missed hunts or successful hunts, perhaps?
Quite, yes. Perhaps.
Oh, gosh, that is
But
very
it is
interesting.
merely a guess.
Ah,
I am Lathruto, son of Rostruto of the Forest of Kel. A pleasure.
oh, the pleasure is all mine, sir. I am. Uh-oh. Brain. Come on, brain. Do some braining. I
feel.
am the Lord Hansard of the Fairy Realm. I come along to these soirees because obviously my queen loves us to mix with your, how can I say this? Your type of class of people, if you know what I mean. In the mortal realm, you have these. Well, you must know as yourself as being one of the local dignitaries, and obviously from the Forest of Kel, which is incredibly interesting. I do
Yes.
There are some very strange places in the Forest of Kel. Many things that I did heard tell one time that there was one of the masters of the hunts went missing. Master Dryala apparently went missing from Fairy Realm. It was sort of gobbled up into the Forest of Kel, so we hear. Nobody's seen him since. Interesting. The position. Well, if it were available, would you be interested in that sort of thing? Perhaps.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. So, what we could do is, shall we just get out of here and we could take a wander through the gardens. The gardens are specifically very nice. I know there is a particular tree, yew tree, that we could use as a gateway to the fairy realm. And perhaps we could introduce you to Her Majesty and the other master and mistress. And perhaps you could, yes.
Well, I appreciate that offer immensely. I'm afraid I have important business that I must attend to here.
Well, it would only take a few moments of your time.
Terribly sorry, I must decline.
Oh, that's so disappointing. But it is absolutely a pleasure to have met you, Lathruto. I wish you well. You can see that just as Dryala started to get sort of more insectoid and slightly predatory, this guy's sort of fingers just sort of start to elongate, and his teeth seem to just sharpen up a little bit as he said, "Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. Do catch me later on. Perhaps we'll be sat near each other at dinner."
One can only hope. Thank you.
Indeed.
Just very calmly, but on the inside going shit, 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 shit.
So, as you sort of circulate around this room, the pair of you, various people talking to you and asking just stupid questions like about this year's best colour to be seen in, and you know, just general idiocy. There is a quiet hush falls across the room as the Lady Elodie walks in. She's clad in this long, sweeping, glittering gown, and she has her brother on her arm, not Eben, the other one, which is, I will tell you, Egon is on her arm. He is dressed in a sort of pale blue with white edging robe, his hair swept up, and they look incredibly striking as they walk in together. This red mass of red hair as they walk into the room. The sort of room goes silent as they walk in. And
These guys give me full Targaryen vibes, just with red instead of white hair.
yeah, they are literally, they're stunning to look at, but you can tell that
Probably as inbred as well.
possibly. So as they walk in, there is sort of a murmur goes round about the Lord Egon's suit and the Lady Elodie's dress. People are sort of nodding and whispering, and they are handed drinks and they start to circulate. They split up, and the Lady Elodie walks to you, Alba. Says, "Good evening. I see we meet under slightly less trying circumstances this evening."
Yes, I'm glad to see your disposition towards me has improved somewhat.
Well, last night was vexing, shall we say. My baby brother has been missing for some time, and I was concerned for his health, and I let my emotions get the better of me. I apologise for that, and this hence the reason for the invitation. I see you brought your friends with you. She looks across at Lathruto and Desdemona standing in the corner.
Trying to check to see if I actually remain on my feet from being apologised to by a tough.
Yeah.
Not actually serious.
She's
Yes, given that they formed part of the recovery mission to return your brother, I thought it was only fair to invite them.
Oh, absolutely. If I had known their names, I would have sent invitations to them as well. But unfortunately, all we had was yours.
Of course.
So unfortunately, that's the way things go. That's why when the guard stopped you, I apologise for that as well. He should have just let you all in, without question. He will be disciplined. Fear not.
Now she's up to something. Well, not that now she's up to something. It's a case of now I am certain she is up to something.
Okay. So she sort of. So, have you had aperitifs and? hors d'oeuvres. You do. They are quite delightful. We've got some very rare delicacies and some incredibly rare sherries and ports. If you were wanting that sort of thing.
Alas, the rarity of the beverages may be lost on me. But I
Oh,
thank you for hospitality.
don't sell yourself short. I'm sure you, as a professor of archaeology, are used to ancient things.
Somewhat. Myself included, though, which is why I didn't want to put some may regard as a waste of your beverages.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's a waste. You are a guest. You will indulge in whatever we have to offer, if you wish. You, of course, don't have to. But it seems a waste to let these things sit on shelves or in cellars where they're there to be drunk. That's what their purpose is. My
I
father,
see.
unfortunately, does not. And you see how she catches herself quickly. Does not have the same attitude as I and my brothers. The spoils of war, etc., are to be enjoyed, not kept in the dark. My
I
youngest
understand.
brother, of course, since you ask, is doing quite well. Not yet regained consciousness, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time.
I understand he may have been under the influence of fairy for quite some time, so I have hopes from that he will recover once has had a chance to dissipate.
Indeed, that is the medical professionals we engaged have said very similar things. That the magic is dissipating, but has yet to be fully left his system. So we expect him to wake within the next few days. But it's lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming. And again, I apologise for our behaviour last night. It was uncalled for. But I'm sure you
Thank
can
you.
understand the situation was rather frightening.
As you said, fraught.
Yes, indeed, it was. So do enjoy the rest of the party. I will have to circulate hostess duties, you know.
Of course.
And she excuses herself and sort of starts chatting to other people in the room. Drazik.
Yo,
Down in the kitchens, beer has been brought. Cards are being played. The tongues are getting a bit waggier. So,
okay.
what would you like to do? Would you like to lead the conversation, or was there something in particular you were after? Some nugget of information?
No, I'm just doing what I'd usually do and just sort of pretend to drink the beer, just have a little sips and sort of just seem to be joining in, but just be keeping well aware and taking note of everything that's been said. Not only looking for information about where we are and what's going on, but also about the nobles these guys work for potential future marks.
Yeah, yeah. I'll say you gather information on at least 4 or 5 of them. Rich merchants, mainly. 3 merchants. One of them's the by reputation is the largest distributor of seafood and fish in the city. Generally works out of the docks. Doesn't get invited to many of these things because he's seen as a tradesman, but he has so much money that they can't afford to ignore him.
Okay.
That he's building the talk goes that he's building a large mansion
What's his
down.
name?
His name is. Let's have a look. Where is he? There he is. I did have his name somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, yeah. His name is Vic Gallard. He is building a large mansion in Merrill. Now, the Knobs tend to live in Ells Park, but he's decided to live in Merrill to be closer to the docks, and he has bought a large piece of land that he is building an enormous house on. Apparently, he pays very well, and his bodyguard and driver are both here. And the bodyguard is not drinking. The driver has had a couple of beers. But yeah, you get the impression that he is by far the richest person in the city. As he not only controls the fish and seafood, he controls the docks themselves. So, we will briefly... Robo, was there anything you wanted to achieve whilst you're on duty, as it were?
No, I would probably be taking more of an eye out, an ear out, overhearing interesting conversations, shall we say, about anything what's been going on, whether it's to do with us or new ventures, and just basically just keep in check. If anything's going to go wrong, I'll be the
Give
first one
me
to step in.
Give me a quick instinct roll.
16.
16. It's pretty quiet for a Wednesday. Normally you get a few of the pit fighters in because they don't have to train tomorrow, so there's a few of them in. They're being their normal rowdy selves. You see there's a few regulars that have come in, and towards about 10ish, 10:15, a Qatari female walks up the steps to the main door. Says, "This is the Wall's End, yes?
Yes, it is.
Fantastic. I have not been here before. Is there anything special to drink here, or it is?"
Would I know what is special to drink?
They don't have any particular special drinks. There might be, I mean, it's a fairly
Top
rough and
shelf
ready
kind.
place. It's it's mainly for the pit fighters and the fans of the pit fighters. So it's like a big spoons, basically.
Yeah, but they've probably got like a bottle of whiskey and a bottle of
Yeah, they've
red
got
or
a
something.
few bottles of whiskey hanging about, and yeah, nothing special though.
Nothing special, but maybe stick to top shelf. It's
Top
tastes
shelf.
better.
Top shelf is good, yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks. I'm new in town.
Welcome.
My name is Relzara. I hope you are. And you are. Sorry, I'm very nosy.
Do I know their name as I say it?
I don't think so. Were you there when the Throto told? I don't think you were.
No, I wasn't. I was
No,
just saying if I
no.
would have known the name. No.
No, I don't think so. It's not the sort of
the name-
circles you move in, so.
No, yeah, that's fair. The name's Roban.
Robert. Nice, good. You are the bouncer, yes?
Yeah, it's a doorman, but I also
The doorman. Okay,
fight at
sorry.
the pits.
Are you doing the fighting as well?
Yes.
Oh, good. I hear there's a bout on Friday. Yes, is that
There
what
is.
happens?
It's meant to
Okay.
be quite good.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll come along if I'm still in town. That's it's good to meet you. I would go and have. Would you like? You've been very helpful. Would you like a drink at all?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, I understand you're working, but I thought I'd better ask. So,
No, no problem. Enjoy.
I will, thank you. Have a good, quiet evening, I hope. She walks
Me
into the
too.
bar. You see, as she... Sorry, go ahead.
You said her name was Velzara.
Relsara.
Velzara. Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, as she moves past you, your fighter instinct, you see the way she moves. This person is obviously good at combat, skilled in combat. You can see by the way she moves, the way she looks around the bar for just scoping the place out.
Yeah.
She is, yeah. But she walks up to the bar, gets herself something from the top shelf. And as she turns to look round at the bar, she sees you, raises a glass.
Yeah. I'll just not obviously. I know what I'm doing. I can just stand at the door and just keep a bit more of an eye, seeing that somebody with a lot more experience than some of the fighters in here has just walked in.
Yeah. Okay. So with that, we will head back to the party. Desdemona, you are standing. Are you standing fairly still?
Mostly. But probably people are ignoring me, thinking I'm some kind of statue, or
Yeah.
possibly one of the relics put out on display.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
You are a bit of an old relic.
Ooh, rude.
I occasionally, if someone's like looking really closely and like really fixated, I'll occasionally just suddenly move to make them jump a little bit.
Doing the
Quite a few
feudal
people.
statue.
Yeah,
Yeah. Quite a few people are like, oh.
but my
like
attention
one of
is mostly
Like one of
on.
those guys that pretends to be a human statue.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
My gaze is mostly on Intra.
yeah. So one time you're stood there watching Intra as she's speaking with Lady Elodie, and you feel a presence at your elbow. And Lord Egon
Head turn.
is there, looking at you. Hello. You're interesting. I've not
People
seen
said
you
that
here
about
before.
me.
My name's Egon. I am Elodie's younger brother. You are Eben is my youngest brother. I don't think I've seen you here before. Your name is
Des.
Des. Oh, I do like a person with a short name. Short names are the best. Mine, of course, is Egon, which is very short. But you are so very interesting. I love if I may comment upon your looks. Is that okay?
I didn't carve them myself, but
You are the gold. I especially find riveting. It's beautiful to look at, if I may say so. I apologise if I'm overstepping here,
thank you.
but you are a work of art in your own right. If I don't think I've ever seen anything quite as I'm lost for words. This never happens. I talk all the time, and now I can't think of any words. You are magnificent. Do you?
You?
You're more than welcome. Do you drink? Would you like a drink?
Probably best not. I am here protecting a friend.
Oh, I see. You're protecting a friend. Oh, well, in that case, I do apologise for interrupting. I just had to talk to you because you looked so wonderfully interesting.
This guy's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Like, do I have any idea what the weirdness is, or is it just because he's rich?
I mean, make an instinct roll.
I would have said just outright creep.
Oh, yeah. Instinct. Oh, that's actually quite a good roll. 18.
18. Yeah, this guy's a little bit weird. You think he's definitely trying to hit on you? But when he found out that you were working, his attitude kind of a little bit changed a bit. And he's kind of like, he's becoming more predatory.
That's so
Does he
worse.
have, like, just, to say randomly, does the aftershave he used smell a bit lemony? At all?
I'll say yes.
This guy seem more than just...
Yes.
The Fagsons are human?
They are, as far as you're aware.
But does this guy seem not human to
What
me?
did you roll? 19?
18.
18. Definitely something slightly off about him. His eyes look... There seems to be less white in his eyes than you would expect in a human. So the whites of his eyes are smaller, whereas the pupils are very big. He's like, so, you are protecting. That's very interesting. Do you have maybe some time off coming up?
Why do you ask?
Because I think I'd like to talk to you for a long time.
Oh, creepy.
I just look across the room to see if Lethruto is looking over to give him a look of help.
Make an instinct roll, Lethruto, and Intra as well.
Instinct, you say?
Yes, please.
14.
Because
14.
Desdemona's caught between, this guy's really creepy, but we might be able to learn something about what's going on here from him.
Okay. What'd you get, Lethruto?
22.
22. Yeah, you clocked this immediately. The Lord Egon Fagerson is behaving strangely around Desdemona. He is like your fairy friend from earlier. He's getting slightly elongated fingernails, and you can see just a sort of he seems to be looming. It's very difficult to loom at somebody as tall as Desdemona, but he appears to be doing so. And she looks
Is he
across
giving
at
that
you.
same Fey vibe?
I'll say with a 22, yeah.
Well, no. Okay.
And you see he's trying to sort of isolate Desdemona into this corner that she's placed herself in. And you see there are people just starting to not notice them. Everybody seems to have their backs turned to that particular corner. Nobody's looking over that way. Only you. Even Intra is not looking. And you can see the look of please help from Desdemona.
I will do my best, having having been in this position, to protect a friend in a situation like this. I will sort of just move on over and go, oh, Oh, Mona, darling, we do need to by intro, if we could, please. I'm ever so sorry, my lord, if I could steal the lovely Desdemona from you. Shit, I shouldn't have used names. Fuck.
He he sort of, as you come over and start talking, he sort of settles back into his more human appearance. Says, "Oh, of course. Sorry, was I monopolising you? I do apologise.
Not
Have
at
a
all.
wonderful evening. I'm so sorry. Please continue on. Please help yourself to any food or drink. Obviously, I know you're working and you'll have to be careful, but an aperitif or hors d'oeuvre can't possibly hurt." And he sort of turns, and you can hear that the room seems to come back to life as he does that. You hadn't noticed, but everything had got very, very quiet around you, Desdemona, as if you couldn't hear the rest of the room. And as this guy turns to go, the noise sort of rushes back in to fill the space.
And I'll just sort of turn and make sure Tesla's with me. And you'll hear me just very quietly say to you, "Oh, fucking hate it here."
I don't like it either, but we need to keep an eye. He was very creepy. He smelled like lemons. It seems
not
important, but I
necessarily
don't know
creepy.
why.
Yeah, well, I think we should try and all stick a bit closer together. I'm
But-
putting on my best impersonation of a posh person, but I really don't like it here at all. Let's just
I'm
get
gonna lean into the through toe and just say, I don't think he's human, even though he's supposed to be.
definitely not.
We should inform.
Yeah. Yep.
So you go to find Intra.
Yes.
Intra, are you talking to anybody in particular at the moment, or are you just sort of seeing if you could find any useful books at all?
I am desperately trying to give most of my attention to the bookshelves.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. People sort of come and stand at you and try and talk to you for a bit, but you give that "I'm looking at books, please fuck off" vibe,
Excellent.
which it seems to be working. Nobody sort of spends more than a minute or two trying to get your attention, and they just wander off, muttering academics. Yeah.
Yep.
As Nathruto and Desdemona come across.
Professor?
Sorry, say again, I didn't catch it.
Professor?
Yes?
We need to have a word.
Oh, Mona, I believe we can wait until this evening's ceremonies are concluded before we speak of such things.
But just
In a word or two. Don't draw attention to yourself. Just say a couple of words to get the point over. Okay. All right, I'll do it. So I'll lean into Intra.
I'll just conveniently position myself so that, like, if I can see Evan Fagerson kind
Egon.
of looking over. Egon, sorry.
Yeah, if
Looking
you
over
glance
us.
over, he's now talking to some lady merchant.
I'll just conveniently position myself between, like, so that he can't directly see Lathruto and Intra talking.
Okay, yeah, easily done. So you sort of position yourself around.
Especially with the wingspan.
And I'll be wonderfully cryptic and say, isn't it lovely being in the home of the Fagersons?
Makes me rather glad I've given the name I have.
And I've just been spitting names all over the place because I'm shit at this. But hey.
In fairness, we didn't know they were like all Fae until, or
The
possibly Fae.
first one I didn't. The second one I had directly asked if I got that vibe from them, and then proceeded to use names.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Exactly. So,
I mean, we're only dealing with Faes that have learned how to hold someone in a contract without them entering into a contract. I'm sure that's nothing to worry about.
And you've just been offered a third job, which is pretty good. How many jobs?
It would be very good if I need a quick escape out of the city.
I was going to say, how many jobs are you going to take and not do?
As many as I can.
as long as you get paid for them, it doesn't really matter, does it?
No. It's all about the access to the books and getting the money to continue with the access to the books.
Okay.
So, sorry, yes. Focus.
Yeah. You receive this information, and a gong is rung for dinner. And as you people start to move through, the double doors are opened at the end of the room, and people start to file in and are shown to seats.
Ada's just had a very strong realization about something that might happen here, but Desdemona would know nothing about it.
Okay.
About laws and rules with fairies.
So as you are shown into the room to sit for dinner, I think we'll leave it just there. That seems like a good place to pause for now.
I'm just gonna. We'll save it for next time, but I'm just gonna put the words out there so hopefully someone remembers. But I want to check, have a good look at every single person I see to see if I can find any Fae vibes from them, because I've spoke to 2 people and both of them were.
It's like the
100%
ballroom
hit
scene
rate.
from Van Helsing,
So,
where like
what
the
you're-
drapes fall off the mirrors and everyone's a vampire apart from the heroine.
so what you're saying is you're activating your fader.
Oh,
fake.
very good.
That's why we still invite you, James.
Yep,
I say that's pretty bloody good for 10 o'clock at night, isn't it?
it's
In fairness,
pretty
yes.
damn good. So I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry, Roban, you didn't get much to do
Hey,
in that
no,
particular
it's cool.
scene,
I'm becoming best buds with the Katawi who wants to kill Drazik. It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I
what you
wonder-
get for not blowing off work.
It's been a good game tonight for everyone to find out who's friend or Fae.
Yay!
It has been a pun-rich game.
It certainly has.
But
Well,
some
Rodan,
questions now.
I want you to do like the sitcom style thing where you start dating the person who's like hunting your mate. And shenanigans.
If that's what you want to do, then that's what we can do. So, yeah,
Probably you never know, it might be my sister come to find me.
yeah, could be. Who knows? I do, obviously, but
Well, yeah.
Fair.
The funny thing is, my thoughts kind of foretold the end of this episode, because when they turned up, and I know you said Katawi and you gave me their name, I still thought, do I give my name for everything we've been going through?
you thought that was a trick, huh?
Well, yeah.
You're a healthy layer of
Level.
paranoia there. Level, that's it. That's the word.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
My brain's just completely
Level.
stepped out now.
Yeah.
Because we've
No, that feeling.
stopped. My brain's just gone, you know what? That's it. You've ended. I got shut down
Yeah.
now.
Bedtime.
So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. It was
Excellent work there, Chaz.
thank you.
Particularly when we start feeling that like we're trapped
The trap
in here.
closing.
Suddenly it's like, oh yes, we're just posh people having a little dinner party, and then suddenly nope.
I
Everyone's-
don't know why you're saying we're. I'm not.
Yeah, Roban's fine.
Oh, it's your fault for going
No,
away.
no.
But in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm sure Drazzik's fine as well.
Only until they decide they need to finish off all the loose ends. And then go, oh yeah, they knew those two people as well. Shank.
Yeah. So, any conspiracy beards going on? Or is it all
everything.
absolutely plain and straightforward?
Everyone in this room is fake.
I am confused by the options. Because there's the whole thing of, was Eben on a quest to recover his brother who's been replaced by a changeling, and it was the changeling Fae we were just dealing with in the room now? Was it a willing corruption of Fae magic? Was it an unwilling corruption of Fae magic? Has the entire family been Fae the whole time? Is it only part of the family Fae? Is there is this a subtle invasion by the Fae?
The younger brother was sent away and possibly trapped in the Feywild with intent to replace him. But like to make it like have a long enough gap to make it seem like he's like to kind of explain away any changes.
Hmm.
Interesting.
And I think possibly that Dryala might technically be against these people, because otherwise he would have made contact with them. And he got mentioned by...
In fairness, there's only been a very small amount of time between Dryala going back and this party. And we don't know how long the ambassador from Fae Realms has been in this realm. So the news may not have reached him yet. Like, the thing is as well, we don't know what size the Fae Realm is, so Dryala could have been like dropped off in like Western Australia, and we're all here in New York going, yeah, oh yes, fine party.
Good point.
I mean, yeah, possibly.
What I'm saying at the moment is there's too many variables. We need to just kill everyone and reduce some regressions.
Yeah, too many questions, kill a load of people, less questions. Good, yeah, I like your
Yes.
thinking.
I mean, also less answers, but less questions.
I have just made it extremely easy though for this Qatari to find Drazik, because I said there's a fight on Friday night where but I know well, my friends, if they survive, will come and watch.
Yeah, you might not have a partner come Friday evening to fight with.
Mm.
So I'm back at work though, getting
Okay,
paid.
that's fine. As long as you get paid.
Oh, that's all that
Life
matters.
goes on.
Life goes on.
Okay, so yeah, that was really good fun. Again, the choices that you made were puzzling and great. Threw me for a loop a couple of times. I'm like, oh, think quick, Chaz.
But it's mutually assured destruction, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like no plan survives first contact with players.
absolutely not. Yeah, to be fair, I really I prefer it like that, and I really like this system for the amount of freedom it gives us to just change. Yeah, just pivot, and it's so, because it's less reliant on the dice rolls. It's easier to move and change and sort of add to the story, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas there were things that I thought, well, I'm going to put that in to see what happens. And yeah, I mean, I genuinely thought you were going to do a heist today. That's what I thought. I built a map and everything. So I'm like,
I think it was like
sitting there this afternoon, built a map, thought they're going to go into the Fergusons and steal a load of stuff, and it'd be a really good fun heist. But no.
But it wouldn't make sense if it's full of extra guards and bodyguards and things like that. We want it to be quiet.
And that plan isn't entirely off the table yet.
No.
We don't know how drunk the guests are going to get. Or there's going to be like some Fae magic making everyone high. So it's a case of right, sneak up now while everyone's, not sure of reality.
Indeed.
Or there's going to be some sort of ritualistic sacrifice of one of the guests. You know, could go anyway.
Could go.
Yeah.
Could go anywhere like that. That should be fine. Anyway, we will
Yes.
be back here next week to pick up the dinner service. That should be interesting. We won't be here on Tuesday because the DM has other commitments, so we'll be a week on Tuesday. We'll be back here for D&D. But yeah, we'll definitely be here on Sunday for the continuation of this because I can't wait. I think it's going to be incredibly good fun. So all that remains is to say that yeah, we will be back here then. If you liked it, fantastic. I hope you're enjoying the ride. We certainly are. If you didn't like it, however, well, you know what to do. Off you fuck.